What is the difference? The difference is in the functioning of the immune system. Haven't you realized? Some people, you can cough in front of them, they just don't catch a cold. For others, all you have to do is breathe at them, and they'll come down with a severe cold. So, the root, the cause of illness is not merely in the virus or bacteria. It is also in the functioning of the immune system. Last year, everyone got so scared of SARS. Why are we scared of SARS? It is because they tell us it is a mutated virus. They tell us we don't have drug for it. So, everyone panic. But, you take a look. A common flu, it mutates on a yearly basis. It doesn't have drugs. We don't have drugs against it either. The mortality rate is also quite high. But yet, we just don't know about it. Until this very day, yes, we may think that science is very advanced. We're talking about cures for AIDS, cures for cancer, but yet we cannot even cure a common cold. We don't even have medication to cure it. We still have to depend on our immune system to cure us of a common cold, to cure us of most viral infections. In fact, all the antiviral medication that we have developed, they don't kill the virus. They merely slow us down the replication of the virus. So the virus is still alive. Just a matter of when it gets stimulated, then it starts replicating again. So, you are going to realize that most illnesses that we do not have drug for, as long as we can develop a vaccine, as long as our immune system responds to it, then basically we can cure it. Our immune system is so complex, no drug can ever replace it. Our immune system is not composed of one single organ. It is not composed of one single cell. And it is not composed of one biological agent. So, there is not one single drug that can replace the functioning of our immune system. Our immune system is much stronger than any drug that we have ever developed. Your immune system is just like an army protecting a country. And within this army of yours, you've got the Air Force, you've got the Navy, you've got the soldiers, you've got all of your ammunition, your missiles, your bombs, your bullet, and you've got all type of signals, all the leadership orders, so our body will secrete different chemicals that will say the war started, and then someone have to say, here is the end of the war, so stop, or else we will kill our own body cells. So it is very, very complicated. There is not one single drug that will be able to replace it. But yet, every single one of us, we all have this immune system within our body. It is the very best doctor in the world. Let us take a look into the functioning of our immune system. Our immune system, the main lymphoid organs composed of the bone marrow. The bone marrow helps us secrete and manufacture all of our blood cells, including our immune cells. So bone marrow, it is one of the main lymphoid organs. The other main lymphoid organ that most people do not realize is the thymus. Your thymus is also one of the main lymphoid organs, one of your immune organs. The thymus, do you know how new the study of immunology is? In the 1960s, during that time, we still do not know the function of the thymus. And so we would say that it is a degenerative organ. Whenever someone has an enlarged thymus, we would send them to the hospital, use X-ray, and we destroy the thymus. But the thymus is the training ground. It trains your soldier to be a Navy, to be an Air Force, and it gives you the ability to defend yourself against cancer. So it is a very important organ. Tonsils is also an immune organ. It protects you from upper respiratory infections. Spleen. Over here is just like an ammunition manufacturing place. So here we manufacture a lot of your bullet, your missiles. and your lymph node acts like a filter. It gathers all the bacteria, the viruses together, so your soldier doesn't have to go looking where the enemy is hiding. Appendix. It gives you differentiation of your B cells, one of your immune cells, and it protects you from lower intestinal infections. Our immune cell is everywhere within our body. It is within the blood. It surveys every single second, looking out for garbage, and it looks out for enemies. One of the main immune cell, it is called the B cell. B cell coming from the bone marrow. It takes on the responsibility of producing immunoglobulins. Sometimes we call it antibodies. Immunoglobulins, they are just like missiles, weapons inside an army. But what is so good about these missiles, these immunoglobulins, is the fact that it recognizes the enemy. It has a memory. So, if we encounter the same enemy twice, the next time, you are already immune to it. You've built up immunity to it. And to your immune system, it really doesn't matter whether the foreigner, it is a virus, a bacteria, a pollution in the air, a single dust. As long as your immune system is functioning properly, chances are you'll be able to defend yourself from it. These antibodies, as a human being, we all have the ability to produce over 1 billion different types of it to protect ourselves from infections, from foreign agents, which we call antigens. Whenever there is a battle, there are going to be dead soldiers and dead enemies. So we need someone to come and clean up the battlefield. So here comes another immune cell. We call it phagocytes. Sometimes we also call it, in specific, we call it macrophage. I call it the garbage man of the body. Take a look at this garbage man of the body over here. Over here, color in kind of purple-blue, okay? That is the macrophage. Over here, it is trying to swallow up this bacteria, the streptococcus bacteria. And over here, this macrophage, it is trying to swallow a parasite. Macrophage, the shape of it is different in different organs inside the body. However, its function is the same. It swallows up foreign particles. And so as long as it's foreign, a virus, a bacteria, it will be able to swallow it and present it to the rest of your army, and then we will be able to secrete antibodies, or merely we will be able to just clean it out of the body. So even cells such as our red blood cell, it has a lifetime of 120 days. After 120 days, the red blood cells get old, aged, damaged. So the macrophage also take on the responsibility to clean it out of our body. One of the most intriguing cells of our body, it is the T cell function and also some of the toxic T cells. One of them is called the natural killer cell, colored in yellow. The natural killer cell, it kills cancer cells, like the one colored in purple. Once it comes in contact, or once the natural killer cell secretes some of the biological agent, this cancer cell is already dead. It doesn't matter to our immune cell what type of a cancer cell it is. It can be a lung cancer, a breast cancer. As long as it is a cancer cell, your immune system do have the ability to kill the cancer cells. We use chemotherapy. We use radiation in the treatment of cancer. It has severe side effects. We're merely saying, do I kill myself first, or do I kill the cancer cells first? So sometimes I think it is more of a gamble rather than a cure. But yet in our immune system, we do have cells like this, the natural killer cell, which I call the kiss of death. It can actually protect us from cancer. Most illnesses is caused by a malfunctioning of our immune system. When our immune system is overactive, gets stimulated, we get allergies, respiratory allergies to skin allergies. But yet when our immune system doesn't recognize who is the enemy and who is self, we get autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid